teacher, a hooker and a preacher, riding on a midnight bus bound for Mexico. One was headed for vacation, one for higher education, and two of them were searching for lost souls. That driver never ever saw the stop sign, and 18-wheelers can't stop on a dime. There are 3 wooden crosses on the right side of the highway. Why there's not 4 of them, heaven only knows. I guess it's not what you take when you leave this world behind you. It's what you leave behind you when you go. That farmer left to harvest a home and 80 acres, the faith and love for growing things in his young son's heart. And that teacher left her wisdom in the minds of lots of children, and did her best to give them all a better start. And that preacher whispered, "Can't you see the promised land?" as he laid his bloodstained Bible in that hooker's hand. There are 3 wooden crosses on the right side of the highway. Why there's not 4 of them, heaven only knows. I guess it's not what you take when you leave this world behind you. It's what you leave behind you when you go. That's the story that our preacher told last Sunday, as he held that bloodstained Bible up for all of us to see. He said, "Bless the farmer and the teacher and the preacher who gave this Bible to my mama, who read it to me." There are 3 wooden crosses on the right side of the highway. Why there's not 4 of them, now I guess we know. It's not what you take when you leave this world behind you. It's what you leave behind you when you go. There are 3 wooden crosses on the right side of the highway.
Travel along, there's one day here and the next day gone. Sometimes you bend, sometimes you stand, sometimes you turn your back to the wind. There's a world outside every darkened door, where blues won't haunt you anymore, where the brave are free and lovers soar. Come ride with me to the distant shore. We won't hesitate to break down the garden gate. There's not much time left today. Life is a highway, I wanna ride it all night long. If you're going my way, well, I wanna drive it all night long. Through all these cities and all these towns, it's in my blood and it's all around. I love you now like I loved you then. This is the road and these are the hands. From Mozambique to those Memphis nights, the Cabo Very superstitious, writings on the wall. Very superstitious, letters about to fall. 13-month-old baby broke the looking glass. 7 years of bad luck, good things in your past. When you believe in things that you don't understand, then you suffer. Superstition is the way. Yeah. Ooh, very superstitious. Wash your face and hands. Let me go the problem. Do all that you can. Keep me deep. Keep me going strong. You don't want no saving. Sad is the song. When you believe in things you don't understand, then you suffer. Superstition is the way. Yeah. Very superstitious, nothing more to say. Very superstitious, the devil's on his way. 13-month-old baby, broke the looking glass. 7 years of bad luck, good things in your past. When you believe in things that you don't understand, you suffer. Superstition is the way. No, no, no.
You said I was in my early 40s with a lot of life before me, when a moment came that stopped me on a dime. I spent most of the next days looking at the x-rays, talking about the options and talking about sweet time. I asked him when it sank in that this might really be the real end. How's it hit you when you get that kind of news? Man, what'd you do? And he said, I went sky time I wasn't, and I became a friend would like to have. And all of a sudden going fishing wasn't such an imposition. And I went 3 times that year, I lost my dad. Well, I finally read the good book, and I took a good long hard look at what I'd do if I could do it all again. And then I went skydiving, I went Rocky Mountain climbing, I went 2.7 seconds on a bull named Fu Manchu. And I loved deeper, and I spoke sweeter, and I gave forgiveness I've been denying. And he said, someday I hope you get the chance to live like you were dying. Like tomorrow was a gift, and you got eternity. Think about what you do with it. What did you do with it? What did I do with it? What would I do with it? Skydiving, I went Rocky Mountain climbing, I went 2.7 seconds on a bull named Fu Manchu. And I loved deeper, and I spoke sweeter, and I watched an eagle as it was flying. And he said, someday I hope you get the chance to live like you were dying. 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 To live like you were dying.
I'd like to be under the sea in an octopus's garden in the shade. He'd let us in, knows where we've been, in his octopus's garden in the shade. I'd ask my friends to come and see an octopus's garden with me. I'd like to be under the sea in an octopus's garden in the shade. We would be warm below the storm in our little hideaway beneath the waves, resting our head on the seabed in an octopus's garden near a cave. We would sing and dance around because we know we can't be found. I'd like to be under the sea in an octopus's garden in the shade. beneath the waves. Oh, what joy for every girl and boy, knowing they're happy and they're safe. We would be so happy, you and me, no one there to tell us what to do. I'd like to be under the sea in an octopus's garden with you. In an octopus's garden with you. In an octopus's garden with you.
Given the fragile and fleeting nature of life, what's one thing you'd regret not doing with your loved ones? I think I'd like to split mine up into 3 parts. So, for family, I think it'd be awesome if you guys could stay a whole entire weekend with us up here. There's actually a house right behind us that we can pay to have you stay there. It's about 1,200 square feet, roughly half an acre of land, lots of trees, lake access, nothing in between us and that house or that property. And actually it's about 100 footsteps from our door to that door. And actually our Uncle Andy, he stayed there last year. But since then there've been a couple improvements to the property. Actually I helped with a couple of them because I know the guy. So that's how you know the improvements are good. But anyway, yeah, it would be awesome if you could come here and stay with us there. So yeah, we have a deal with that guy. And then for the second part, for close friends, it'd be awesome if we could spend like an entire day with you. Just spend time with you doing something, anything. It'd be nice to spend time with you again, and then for nice acquaintances, I think it would be nice to hear more of your stories as time goes on. I think they're interesting. So.
Hello. I guess what I would regret not doing with my loved ones would be to be able to spend more time with you. My life is very busy. I know the boys are busy too. You guys are all busy. And some of you are retired and probably busier than you ever have been. But I would love to be able to spend more time. Whether you guys would ever think and take the time to come clear out here, that would be wonderful. I know in the past we've always come your way. You all have been so generous throughout the years, opening your homes, having family gatherings and so forth, and it would be wonderful if sometime you all could come out here and see what we do, see what our life is filled with out here in Northeast Indiana.
Convincing you to make America great again by voting for Trump.
How would you like your loved ones to remember you? Love you.
Well, I hope that you all remember me as loving you. And I know growing up was a whole different world. But just knowing that I know I was teased a lot and so forth, but I never doubted that you all loved me as well. So that's it. Remember that I love you. I always will.
Hey, don't blame me. I voted for Trump.
wanted to introduce you to a new book. It was published this last January, and I actually knew about it like last November, December, something like that. And so I pre-ordered it, and then I read it in full, and then I ordered one for Mom for her birthday, and then she read it. So here's my copy.
Here's my copy.
And so I liked it. What did you think?
Yeah, it was very informative. It was a long, longitudinal study covering over 80 years, following the participants. So it was quite interesting.
But it also is cross-referenced. The results are cross-referenced with hundreds, if not thousands, of other studies around the world throughout time, and many of which are also longitudinal studies. So we thought, it'd be cool to introduce you to this book. It might be really nice. It's the lessons from the world's longest scientific study. That's what's underneath the title of The Good Life. That's what the book is called.
Merry Christmas and Happy New Year from our family to yours. We hope you've enjoyed our little visit, and we look forward to hearing from you and seeing how your year has been, what kinds of things have happened in your lives. And for the new year, we wish you nothing but happiness, joy, good health.
Here comes the life of the party, Dr. Bartlett. Woo! Hey, look at me, I'm upside down.
Andy, get down from there.
Woo! Andy is my bored cousin. I'm Dr. Bartlett, the handsome one.
Andy.
No, I will not come down. No. Hey, you get Anthony all you want to. I'm not coming down. I'll dance with him, and show off all you want to. I know some crap.
I'm coming to get you.
Yeah, woo! Hey, what's that? No. Hey, what are you doing? What you?
I got him.
It's not fair. Put him up. Put him up. Yeah, put him up.
So, mother.
You behave yourself.
One, two, three.
Merry Christmas.